Kim Tae-gyun was born on June 4, 1983, in Seoul, South Korea, to a family that had no previous baseball background. His early exposure to sports, however, led him to develop a deep passion for baseball at a very young age. Kim was a naturally gifted athlete, displaying impressive hand-eye coordination and athleticism that made him stand out even in his youth. His love for baseball was nurtured by his parents, who supported his participation in local leagues, despite their initial unfamiliarity with the sport. Kim's journey into the world of baseball began in elementary school, where he quickly showed his potential. By the time he entered middle school, he was already playing at a competitive level, displaying raw power as a batter and remarkable skill in the field. It was clear that he had a natural gift for the game. His skills were honed further when he entered high school, where he attended Seoul's prestigious Deoksu High School. There, Kim was mentored by some of the country's most experienced coaches and further developed his talent. In high school, Kim quickly made a name for himself as one of the top prospects in the country. His impressive performances in domestic youth tournaments and high school games attracted the attention of professional scouts from the Korean Baseball Organization, KBO. As one of the premier high school players of his generation, Kim was considered one of the top players to watch. He was drafted by the Hanwha Eagles, one of the most storied franchises in KBO history, in the 2001 KBO draft, marking the beginning of his professional career. Early professional years, struggling to establish himself. Kim Tae-gyun's transition from high school to professional baseball was challenging. Like many young players making the jump to the KBO, Kim had to adjust to the higher level of competition. He entered the league with high expectations, but initially, the transition wasn't easy. His early years with the Hanwha Eagles were marked by struggles with consistency, as he faced off against veteran pitchers with far more experience. In 2002, Kim made his KBO debut. While he didn't immediately live up to his potential, his raw talent was evident. His first few seasons were filled with ups and downs. He showed flashes of brilliance at times but was often plagued by inconsistency at the plate. His batting average in his early years hovered around 250 to 270, and he had difficulty adapting to the more complex pitching styles in the KBO. However, his work ethic, combined with the encouragement of coaches and teammates, helped him continue to improve. Despite his initial struggles, Kim's defense and athleticism were undeniable. He was a versatile player capable of playing multiple positions in the field, which allowed the Hanwha Eagles to use him as an asset in different roles. His ability to cover ground in the outfield and his arm strength made him an asset for the team. By the 2004 season, Kim began to show signs of improvement. His power numbers started to rise, and his batting average improved. This marked the beginning of Kim Tae-gyun's transformation from a promising rookie to a reliable player. Peak of career. Becoming a star. The period between 2005 and 2011 represented the peak of Kim Tae-gyun's career, where he established himself as one of the most talented and feared hitters in the KBO. Over the years, he became known for his excellent plate discipline, consistent hitting, and impressive power. His hitting statistics improved dramatically, and by the late 2000s, he was regularly posting some of the best offensive numbers in the league. 2005, 2010, power hitter and consistent batting. By the mid-2000s, Kim had evolved into one of the premier hitters in the KBO. His batting average consistently hovered around 300, and his power numbers were among the best in the league. In 2005, Kim had his breakout season, hitting .317 with 24 home runs and 95 RBIs. His exceptional power and ability to drive in runs made him a staple in the Hanwha Eagles lineup. He quickly gained a reputation as a dangerous hitter, capable of changing the course of a game with a single swing of the bat. Over the next few seasons, Kim continued to build on this success. In 2007, he achieved another milestone, hitting 30 home runs for the first time in his career, along with an impressive 105 RBIs. His performance in the 2007 season solidified his status as one of the best power hitters in the league. His offensive consistency and ability to drive in runs earned him a spot on the KBO All-Star team, and he continued to be a key contributor to the Hanwha Eagles lineup for several seasons. 2010 Korean Series Championship. One of the highlights of Kim Tae-gyun's career came in 2010, when he helped lead the Hanwha Eagles to the KBO Korean Series Championship. This was the first Korean Series title for the Eagles in over a decade, and Kim was a key factor in the team's success. His powerful bat and leadership on the field played a crucial role in their championship run. Throughout the Korean series, Kim provided timely hits and played stellar defense, ensuring his place as one of the team's most valuable players. This victory was a testament to Kim's growth as a player, as he was not only a statistical leader but also a crucial player in high-pressure situations. KBO All-Star selections. Kim Tae-gyun's continued success earned him multiple KBO All-Star selections throughout his career. His consistent performances both offensively and defensively made him a fixture in the annual showcase of the league's top players. His power, combined with his ability to hit for average, made him one of the most well-rounded players in the KBO during his peak years. Golden Glove and batting titles. Kim's offensive abilities were further recognized by multiple Golden Glove awards, which honored him as the best hitter in his position. His power, combined with his consistent batting approach, made him one of the most feared hitters in the league during the 2000s and early 2010s. Kim won several batting titles and was consistently among the leaders in RBIs, home runs, and runs scored. His ability to hit both for power and for average made him one of the most complete players of his era. Decline and last years, transition and retirement. After a decade of dominance, Kim Tae-gyun began to face the inevitable decline that comes with age and the wear and tear of a long professional career. By the mid-2010s, his offensive production began to dip, and he started to struggle with injuries that affected his ability to maintain the same level of performance he had displayed in his prime. In 2015, after his 14th season in the KBO, Kim's batting average dropped to a career-low .257, and his home run totals decreased significantly. His once powerful bat seemed to have slowed down, and he found it increasingly difficult to contribute at the same level as in previous years. His fielding, too, became less consistent, and the Hanwha Eagles began to give him fewer opportunities in the starting lineup. Despite these challenges, Kim remained a respected leader in the clubhouse and continued to serve as a mentor for younger players on the team. His experience and knowledge of the game were invaluable to the younger generation of players coming through the system. Kim's leadership remained a strong asset to the Eagles, even as his on-field role diminished. He continued to play sporadically for a few more seasons, making appearances as a designated hitter and in late-game situations. In 2017, Kim Tae-gyun officially announced his retirement from professional baseball. After more than 15 years in the KBO, his decision to retire came after a distinguished career that included multiple All-Star appearances, a Korean Series championship, and an impressive collection of individual accolades. His final season was a farewell to a legendary career, marked by tributes from teammates, coaches, and fans who recognized his contributions to the sport. Legacy and post-retirement. Kim Tae-gyun's legacy as one of the greatest players in KBO history is solidified by his longevity, success, and contributions to the game. Known for his power, consistency, and leadership, Kim was one of the most beloved and respected players of his era. He played a key role in the Hanwha Eagles' success, both as a star player and as a mentor to younger talent. Following his retirement, Kim remained involved in the baseball community, taking on various roles as a coach and advisor. His vast knowledge of the game made him an ideal mentor to young players, and he worked with the Hanwha Eagles Youth Development Program. His influence extended beyond the field, as he became a fixture in promoting the game of baseball to the next generation of athletes. Kim Tae-gyun's impact on Korean baseball, particularly his leadership, skill, and dedication, has left an indelible mark on the KBO. Today, he is remembered as one of the all-time greats in the league and a true ambassador for the sport in South Korea. His legacy lives on through the players he mentored and the fans who witnessed his remarkable career.